If you go to our website at www.irdance.ca, from the menu, you can select Register Here. This will take you to our parent portal login page, which looks like this. If you want a more direct route, just bookmark this page in your personal device or web browser. You can log in then with your email address and your password. If you registered in person, you do have an online account. You just haven't accessed it yet, and you can just use the forget your password option to reset your access. Whatever your primary email is what will be your email address for the login. Once you're logged into the parent portal, this is what our home screen looks like. The main focus of here is what is happening with your account. It will let you know if you owe any money. And from here, you can choose to make a payment, or you can manage your payment methods down here on the lower left side. But if you log in and you're trying to figure out why perhaps you owe money, there's a couple of options you can choose to look into those details. Up at the top menu, select Pay. One option is going to Statements. And on this page, it's going to show you the different family members who are registered with us. And then beside those individuals, you can view statements for details. So in this example, if I look at Brock, it's giving us a statement that shows we've registered Brock for classes. There's the registration fee and tuition, but we haven't paid that yet. If you're looking for a more comprehensive overall view of your account, the other option is you can go to Pay and Payment History. When you view payment history, you can sort out date ranges if you'd like, but this is going to show you the history of your account dating back into 2024. And so this can be helpful if it's the new year, for example, you're doing taxes and you're wondering how much you paid the previous year for tuition, or for any other things you're trying to sort out, remember what your costume deposits were, anything like that. Here you can view whatever charges were made, whatever payments, and the balances. And again, you can arrange the different dates. Later on in the dance season, when we are prepping for the year-end recital, we will make a call for volunteers, and volunteers will be able to sign up here. You'll go to register, and then below classes, there will be a volunteer option that you can select and view the different roles that we'll be looking for help with. You'll be able to view your family schedule in a few different ways. Either the quick link here at the side will bring you to calendar, or you can go info and calendar. And here you can view your family specific schedule, and you can organize it by week, by day, or month. So for example, I'll select day and go over into next week on Tuesday. And if I scroll down further, I'll see that, oh, we've got somebody in the primary class at 6:30 to 7. And up at the top, it's color coded. So I can see that that's Brock's class. You can also change it to be a weekly view, and then you can view your whole family schedule that way, or a monthly view as well. Also from this page, something that's handy is you can click Google Calendar up at the top. Then that switches from your family schedule to the overall studio schedule. This has all of our important dates for the season. So you can see classes are beginning on September 8th, as well as the fall session begins then. You can look ahead and see when we have spirit weeks, like Orange Shirt Week, when costume deposits are due. Looking ahead into October, again, you can see holiday closures, tuition installment being due. Again, spirit weeks, when the Boogie Bash tickets go on sale, when the Boogie Bash is taking place. And if you see some events that you're not really sure what it is, if you click on the event, a bubble will pop up and give you some information. So Runway Dance Convention is an optional event for dancers ages 11 plus. All of our important dates for the full year are currently available on this calendar. As you get later into the season, there may be some things where the times are to be decided or to be announced, but the important dates are already listed there. So if you want to know when competitions are, or the recital, rehearsals, photo week, anything like that, you can look through the Google Calendar. Also, here in the parent portal, you can access the Studio Store shop. Right now, we don't have anything for sale, but it's through here that later on you'll be able to order your Boogie Bash tickets. Or when we're doing our annual raffle for the scholarship program in the spring, raffle tickets will be on sale here. Leading up to Christmas, we sell a lot of team clothing, or leading up to the show, Recital merchandise. You'll be able to directly make purchases from the studio from the comfort of your own home. Looking ahead later into the year when we're preparing for our recital, there are a few great tools available through info. And then if you go down to costumes, it will give you what costumes we've selected for your family members. So here's an example that we've picked this costume for Brock. And then below, it'll give you a breakdown of what your costume deposit is, what your balance due in February will be, and the total cost of the costume. If you have multiple family members or children in multiple dances, all of the costumes will be displayed here. That will be up by February. Also related to the recital, if you go info and then to documents and files, first on this shared files, you can view things like dress code, the student code of conduct and waivers, company contract, information about the company program. But something handy for recital prep is if you go to class music, any children who are performing in the show will have edited music shared here for rehearsing at home. So you'll see your kid's name and the class that they're in. Once music is available for them, you can click on the link, and then their music will just start playing. So it's a great way for your kids to be able to practice at home. If they're little, they can put on a little mini concert for you. Sometimes our families with older students will share their login with their children, and then that way on their own personal devices, they can access their class music. You can also download it to your own device if you'd like. So I'll show you the other example. When you flip over, just the three little dots here. If you click that, you'll have the option to download that, and then you can share it amongst your family as works for you. Also, from the info option, if you go down to bulletin board, there's a couple of things that you can find here. One is under messages, we can post reminders for you. So, for example, leading up to the new family orientation, we had a reminder here that the new family orientation would be taking place. So, just occasionally throughout the year, we'll have different reminders of things that are upcoming. The other handy tool is right next to that. If you click email history, then you're going to be able to see a record of messages that were sent to you from our database. We often hear from families, we know that you sent an email with the photo schedule or with the rehearsal groups or whichever it was, and I just can't find it in my own email. So if emails are getting lost in your Gmail account or your other personal account, this is a way that you can look up those histories. So you can just click over, for example, and then the old message that was sent to you will pop up, and then you can go through to find that information. Finally, another helpful tool through the parent portal is that you can report your children's attendance and known absences to us. This is accessible either through the quick links at the side or from info attendance at the top. Here you can report an absence. So let's say that my family is going to be going away on vacation. You can click report attendance, and then you can select which family members it's going to apply to. So in this case, my whole family is going away on vacation. So I'll say next, and then you can select the dates that you're going away. So let's say I've booked a vacation January 10th until the 17th in the new year. Then I'll say next. On the next page, it's going to pull up the full week or range of dates that I said I'll be away, and it's going to show which family members have classes on those days. So if there's going to be an exception, you can uncheck them, and then you can give us a reason for the absence. So in this case, we're going on vacation, and we'll say submit absences, and that's it. It's been submitted. You can do the same thing for if somebody's sick at the last minute. As soon as you make an attendance report to us, it goes live into our system. So when our teachers are taking attendance at the start of class and they pull up and they see that Brock is away, they'll see that Brock is on vacation that day, or Rafe is sick that day. Whichever reason you put in, we will see it. Whether it's for attendance or questions or concerns about your payments or any of our programs, you are always welcome to contact us at info@irdance.ca.